You've probably worked with model binding quite a bit while building MVC applications. Model binding is the process that maps data from the request to parameters on our action methods. If you remember from our earlier discussion, this occurs after the authorization and authentication filters and before our action filters. After the action invoker selects a method for the current request, it uses model binders to populate the parameters for that method. Different parameter objects can be handled by different model binders, so the action invoker makes sure to use the right one. After all the parameters for a given method have been supplied, the action invoker is able to call that method. This process also implies that any changes to which action method is chosen can also affect which model binders are used. The model binder itself retrieves data to populate the action method parameters from value providers. These classes provide information from various sources related to the current request. The MVC framework offers 4 default providers that collect data from common places. These providers will search form values, route data, the query string, and even posted files. You can create your own value providers that pull from custom sources, such as cookies sent from the browser. Model binders are implemented through the iModelBinder interface. This interface exposes one method, which is called bindModel. The MVC framework provides a powerful default implementation for us to work with. In most cases, this will be enough, but as usual, you can create your own implementation to handle specific cases for your projects. Creating a custom model binder is a bit outside the focus of this course, but we still want to understand when this component is used and how it's implemented through this interface. If you remember from our earlier discussions, model binders run in between different types of filters, so let's look more closely at filters in the next lesson.